Alright, hello everybody, this is Maurice Parker. Welcome to the Maurice Parker channel. Let's get into it. It was game one of the NBA Finals, and we got a thriller of a game for you today, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, congratulations to both teams, Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers, for making it to the NBA Finals. Game one for a lot of these players, this is their first time in the biggest stage of them all in all of basketball. This game was really one for the ages. Way to start off the series. Game one went down to the wire. Let's start off. The debut for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was phenomenal. 36 points. He was making effortless shots, was stealing the ball, was playing like an all-around great player. Setting his teammates up for open looks. This is the Oklahoma City team in general, just playing tough, hard-nosed basketball defense. Both ends of the court, offensively dominating, defensively just being locked down, staying focused on the task at hand. You have to give the team a lot of credit. Well disciplined. Hardenstein, Lucas Dort, everybody trying to make a case for themselves of why they deserve to be there to be champions. On the other side, you have Tyrese Halliburton. You have Pascal Siakam, who was making good shots. Obi Toppin made some pretty good shots. Miles Turner made some good shots. This game was just everything it was cracked up to be for the series finale, for the series premiere, for who is going to be the NBA champion in this best of 7 series. And honestly, if this was any indication, this game is going to be tough. This was a phenomenal way to start the game and went down to the wire. At first, it looked like a blowout win for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It looked like they was being too much overhandled. This Indiana Pacers team. Next thing you know, Indiana in the fourth quarter starts coming back and starts chopping away at the lead. Starts coming back, starts not giving up, playing their own pace defense. And then Tyrese Halliburton with a game-winning shot. Ironically, with the same game, from the same distance in which he did to the New York Knicks to win the game. It was just crazy to think that for them to come back the way they did says a lot. You really have to give it to the Indiana Pacers at the end of the day. They were actually the underdogs to come to the Oklahoma City's home and come back. And win the deficit the way that they did. Takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of courage, takes a lot of fortitude. And honestly, this could be the type of win that propels them to win the series. I mean, there was one game, Tyrese Halliburton in particular, who did not have a superstar stat line, did not play up to a superstar part, even though I know I have been advocating for him a lot that he is a superstar. Just didn't have a superstar performance today. I mean, 14 points. Usually I thought he was going to get 20, but he hit the game-winning shot, and I gotta give him credit for that. Because when you hit a big-time shot in the biggest stage in basketball, which is the NBA Finals, in this game one, and whatever game it is, the winner, but especially game one, you set the tone for your team. And I think this can look his like he hit the big time shot. We gotta commend him for that. That shot was huge. And if he was to tell me that he was gonna win the game and the way they was playing at first, I wouldn't believe it. But they end up winning the game. Now you gotta carry this momentum to game two, which will probably you're gonna deal with a more hungry Oklahoma City Thunder team who is not gonna like the sour taste in their mouth that they lost on their home court. Now they play again on Sunday. And we got to see, from Oklahoma City Thunder's perspective, for me, hey, look, it was a hard-fought game. The lead is what it is. You had it. Unfortunately, it just dissipated towards the end. Can't draw your head on that. The finals is a marathon, not a sprint. You got to pick yourselves up. Hey, look, we got to keep playing hard-nosed defense, and we got to trust ourselves that we will come back and overcome this deficit. It's about to be battle-tested. That's the way that's the best way I could put it. The way I look at this finals is the winner for if Indiana was to win this finals, it would elevate Tyrese Halliburton to be a definite superstar. I think it does wonders for the organization. They could actually be out the shadows of not winning the finals. They would actually be one less team that did not win the finals. That being said, I think that does wonders. Now, if Oklahoma City was to win, I think they could be a start of a dynasty for this team. I mean, they got what it takes. They play hard defense, playing for one another. It just comes down to Are they willing to continue to be hungry and thrive? Now, game ones, there's a lot of nerves in game ones. I will tell you guys that, especially on the NBA Finals, because these are a lot of these players' first time playing on the biggest stage of them all. The only one who really had only two people, who had experience for both teams, one for each team. That was Caruso for the Thunder, won in 2020 when he played with the Lakers, and Pascal Siakam won in 2019 when he played for Toronto. So both teams have somebody who went to the finals, who has won the finals. So they do have solace in the fact that they have somebody who could guide them and know what it takes to win. Now, that being said, it's going to be very interesting to see how Game 2 shapes out, because now you got two teams that's fired up to go. Indiana's probably feeling really good about themselves that they won the Game 1 of the NBA Finals. When you start off a series 1-0, it gives you a level of confidence, especially if you're the underdog and nobody has expected you to do what you did. You want to go back out there Game 2 and want to show that, hey, I'm going to ride this momentum of positivity and put the hard work into it. Now, if you're Oklahoma City Thunder and you've lost this Game 1, okay, we got to get back to work for our fans, for ourselves, for our people. We're going to show that we can still win this series because it's a best of 4 and that's best of 1. We're going to grind. We're going to go harder, and the shots will drop. We're not going to lose confidence in ourselves. We're not going to be rattled. It's one game. You got to shake it off and get ready for Game 2. That's what you is. This is the moment y'all dreamed of when y'all was little kids. The NBA Finals, to make it there. Now you're there. You're living in the moment. Enjoy this moment. You worked too hard to get there to not smell the roses. Enjoy this moment in time. It is an honor to make it to the NBA Finals, and you guys should be honored to be able to the NBA Finals and represent your teams. We just want y'all to do what y'all did tonight. Is both go hard and play with passion and play with desire. The chips were going to have to fall where they may. Somebody has to win the series and somebody has to lose the series. But by playing hard, we all, including myself, can respect that. We're both the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. I respect the fact that you guys played hard. That's what we love. When we see two teams play hard with that passion and that dedication and that love of the game that we saw right there, that is what we love as fans. You guys have deserved the money. You made it. But the love of the game y'all showed, that is what I love the most. Your passion is clearly out there. You're playing hard for one another. You're showing the dedication. That's what we want to see. Continue showing this in these finals. You continue to use that for your basketball careers. And remember, for some of y'all, this might not be the last time y'all be on the stage. For example, I know that Magic Johnson went to the finals 8 times. I'm pretty sure he would say, I didn't think I was going to be in the finals more than one time. You could say Michael Jordan said, I went to the finals 6 times. LeBron won 10. Kobe won 7. Steph Curry won 6 times. I'm just naming a few players who on top of my head that went to the finals a few times. My point being that use this experience. Because once you get there, you know you can get there again. And you guys both got 2 people, and Alex Caruso and Pascal Siakam, that have got there again. Now, it's 1-0. This is only one game. We're going to see who's going to go in on Game 2. I cannot wait to watch Game 2 of these NBA Finals. I look forward to seeing a thriller. As they were saying, this game is going to be a drab-out slobber knocker, in the words of JR, old WWE wrestler. It is going to be a dandy of a match, and I cannot wait to see these two go at it, compete with fire and passion, and show the love of the game that they got for a chance to hold the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And I cannot wait. And I also want to say a special shout out to each and every one of you older new subscribers, friends, family, everybody, to the Most High, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because I have reached over 4,500 subscribers, and it's been counting ever since. We're very close to 5,000, and I could not have done it without the support of each and every one of you. I thank you guys so much. Continue to support the channel, continue to watch. I will always try to get more content as soon as I can. Stay blessed. I appreciate each and one of you guys. Until next time.